they chasing us. Call an audible, I read the game, I think it's time to switch. You get hit, if I miss, then my teammates got the blitz. Yeah, move the chains, I'm about to make a play. Move the chains, tell them get up out the way. Move the chains, I'm about to win the game. Move the chains, baby, tell them move the chains.
First opened in 2002. There's a look inside Ford Field here in downtown Detroit, the Motor City. Nothing like the fanfare of introductions to an NFL game, and that was in evidence a moment ago. Fireworks, pyrotechnics, you name it. This crowd is ready as their guys get set to match up between the Green Bay Packers and the Detroit Lions. Fielded about a yard deep. And he'll get it up to about the 26-yard line just across the 25.
Let's go now. 60 or 53. Mike 53. Walk quick. Let's go. Hey, just did it.
Now a handoff here to his running back. It'll go as a loss of a yard on the game's first play. Second down.
I know when I was a kid, I always got real excited when I saw those lateral type runs. But the best backs that made it happen, they put a foot in the ground and just go. That didn't happen there. That play got swallowed up.
After the loss to start out, here's second and 11.
I'm coming. Check three. Ready?
And he'll give it here to his running back. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. He lost 2 there, and it's third down.
And the big fella stuffed that one up in a big way. I think doubling him has to be a priority because you can't move up to the next level if you don't take care of him first.
So time to start going in the other direction as they come up now, third and long.
Go. 53. Go.
Now Jones operating from the gun. Gets it off to Freeman. And he'll be taken down all the way inside Detroit's 20. A big play there on the catch and run. 59 yards. A real field flipper there as all of a sudden they've got a first down in the red zone. They'll run it now out of the gun. And he'll take it from the 18 to the 15, a gain of 3.
Well, that call makes sense because they've been throwing it well on this drive, and once again they show passing formation, showing the shotgun. Then they ran out of it. That's a nice play by them defensively, though, to hold it to a short gain.
Ready? 60 Pittsburgh. Number 53.
They'll run it now out of the gun. And that one blown up quickly as he's going to be stopped before he could even get started. That's going to go down as a loss of 5, and it brings up 3rd down.
Let's go. 15 line. 15 line. What up? Screen. Watch the screen. Big trip. Big trip.
Now they try the right side here. And a loose football. And he's going to come up well short as they rally up to stop him at about the 16.
Wow. That ball gets knocked free, but a teammate comes along and scoops it up. It's almost like baseball. Guys at bat, people are on base in scoring position. One guy doesn't get him home. The next guy comes through and picks him up.
And avoids the turnover. In the end, the opening drive, Charles, does yield points. Maybe not the touchdown that they wanted, though.
Yeah, but bottom line, they wanted to get something out of that drive, and they did that. 3 points, they won't turn that down at all.
Let's go. Do it.
The Lions take over 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
Ready up.
The mic right here over there, right? 52's the mic.
Hey, watch this 6-6. Pull it high. Let's go.
Darius Geis, his first carry of the game. And not much to speak of. Call it a 1-yard gain up to the 26. Just a yard on the pickup there, and it'll bring up a 2nd and 9.
At the 26-yard line.
Ready,
The
set.
last play got just a yard. Here's 2nd and 9 from the 26.
Back.
Check 31. Check.
Hard.
Kill. Check the backer. Check the backer.
Topper. Shoot.
Now a give. Right side, it's Geis. And he's upended after a gain of 2 out to the 27.
A big part of a middle linebacker's job is being able to take on blocks and then go make plays. But the best ones, they have those big guys in front of them playing defensive line to hold blockers off of them and allow them to flow sideline to sideline and make the big hits.
Here we go. 90 Wolf. Hey, Charlie. Yo, go!
Mike 10. Watch the screen.
They're going to look to throw. Looking left side, and he's got a man. That's Newton. Consecutive gains of 1, 2, and now 3 yards. Brings up 4th down.
There's an example of good situational football being played by a defense. They understood where the third down play was, the down and distance, and made sure that they didn't get anywhere near that, bringing up fourth down.
Yeah, they were sniffing out that marker, didn't want to let him get close to there, and now a likely 3 and out to start.
Yeah, I love the way they rallied to the football and got to him and made sure they didn't give up much run after catch.
An update from a game going on in Indianapolis. It's the Colts in that one that have grabbed the early lead. And we'll keep an eye on that one as our game goes along here. From the 32 now, here's 1st and 10. And a give this time to the tailback. Just a yard on the first down carry, so it's 2nd and 9.
One thing to keep in mind, partner, especially in the second half, when you've got a running back of this size, of these dimensions, I can just tell you, attrition does set in for a defense because you're excited about hitting him in the first half. Maybe not so much in the second half, and some of these shorter gains turn into bigger runs later.
And this one taken in on the right sideline, but not in the field of play. They say it's incomplete. The throw led him a little too far. It brings up 3rd down. After an incomplete pass on 2nd down, that'll leave him trying to convert on 3rd and 9. Jones from the gun, he'll throw. And that is incomplete. Oh, he had a defender right there with him to force that to the ground. And 4th down now coming up.
You hear the calls for a penalty, but I just don't think so. I think in this situation, the defender was making sure his guy couldn't hold on to the football. So I don't see anything that warranted a flag.
No, I'm with you. There was contact, but I'm happy they kept that flag in the back pocket.
At their own 17-yard line.
The Detroit offense ready to begin their drive. And the last drive, the first drive for them, not very good. 3 and out. What do they go to here?
Well, you don't look down at your play sheet and say, this is what the problem is. Now let's find out who my playmakers are. Get the ball in their hands, and maybe the offense will move a little bit better.
Sometimes it's more important to get it to the right people rather than dialing up the right number.
Exactly.
Or the right play, yeah.
That too.
And he got blown up on that play. Back at the 20. That'll be a loss of a yard, and it leads to a 3rd down. 3-0 after 1 on EA Sports. And on 3rd down, a nickel formation here defensively.
Check safety, check safety.
Greystone, travel.
Mike 10 right here, guys. Mike 10. All day, baby, all day. Joker, 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 Joker. What?
The Lions will use the first of their timeouts. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this 2nd quarter.
Ready, break.
Mike 10, Mike 10. Watch the blood.
General West.
Watch the blood. Watch the blood. Blood. Hey, alert 3, alert 3. Sponge.
Protein spill.
Hatchet.
Hey, Zoo.
Back to throw here. That's caught by the former Sooner, Mark Andrews. Last play they got stuffed at the line. Different story here, over 20 yards.
And there's a completion to the tight end. And look at the size of these players nowadays. At that spot, 6'4", 6'5", and up. A lot of guys used to be basketball players, somehow came back to football, and that's really good for the game of football. You're getting better athleticism, great hand-eye coordination, guys who know how to control their bodies when they run their routes.
70, Indy. Leo.
Check three. Check.
Recon, 132 fighter.
Twist.
Rock it.
On first down, this is Geis. And a good pickup there. He gets about 6 up to midfield.
Even though they gave up more than they wanted to on that play, it actually illustrates how well they bottled him up throughout the game, because that was his longest run of this contest.
Switch. Watch the twist.
Pilot, 64, weak.
Check out, read. Out.
Big Griffin.
Geis with a carry on second down. And they're able to work this to the 25 before it's all said and done. A first down there on a pickup of 25. Now after the run by Geis, here's first and 10.
Pull it high.
Let's bring it.
Hey, lock it.
Now a handoff here to his running back. They'll be brought down at the 21 after a pickup of 4.
When we see those runs to the perimeter, when we see those runs to the edge, we think about big breakers, don't we? In this case, it was a modest gain, but it does open up possibilities here on second down.
Ready? 30 base. Blue draw quarters.
Bang.
Guard.
Check.
Come.
It's a safety creep.
Shoot.
On second down, it's McBride, and he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. It'll go as a loss of a yard, and it'll set up third down.
Brings up 3rd and 8.
They'll look to throw here. Quick hitter here, it's complete. And he's going to get this to about the 20, but that is well short of what he needed. A minimal gain there on the 8th play of the drive.
One of the money routes for any offense, the drag route. So tough to defend because the receiver can stop at any point and make himself available to the quarterback and get a completion. But I love the communication we saw there. All the defenders pointing out the receiver, where he was going, and then they're able to rally to the ball after the catch and stop him short of a first down.
That's fielded in the end zone. And the decision to bring it out will cost him about 5 yards as he'll get this only back to the 20. The Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway. And they're coming off a 3-and-out, my friend.
I think they've got to look at that play sheet and go to a spot that they haven't gone before. Time to shake things up a little bit to try and get this offense moving.
Okay, so how do you do that? How do you shake things up?
You look at what you called before, realize it hasn't worked
Go to
so
something
well,
else.
and maybe try and find one of those special plays from one of your better players, and maybe try and hit something big and get things going in the excitement area.
No gain on the play there, second down. The rush defense stout on first down. Here's 2nd and 10 from the 20.
61, match box,
Now Jones. Dancing to his left. And he can't find anywhere to go with it, and he goes down. Bradley Chubb, he's the one to get him, and that is sack number 7 for him on the year. The Packers on third down, just 1 for 3 thus far. This is 3rd and 16. Jones now, off the play fake. Into a double team, and it's intercepted. Picked off at the 35. And he's able to get it back to right around the 27. It's almost like you can see the look of frustration on his face. 4 interceptions last week. We talked about it all week. What did he do wrong? And another one here in the first half.
And you can understand the frustration. You actually feel his pain a little bit. But the worst thing he can do is what you're seeing right now, showing the other team that he's frustrated. All they're going to do is double their efforts to make him even more frustrated. He's got to gather himself, compose himself, and keep fighting.
Well, he talked a lot about erasing that loss last week, getting back in the win column. We'll see how he responds.
22 jet bomber.
Here's Geis. And they'll bring him down at the 13-yard line. A gain of 5, good enough for the first down.
Boy, he does it at a high level, doesn't he? Because when I watch him, I think of his vision. Straight ahead, peripheral. Also has that sense of where holes are going to be before they actually open. I think that helps set him apart from many of the other backs in the league.
7 yards on the pickup there, and it'll leave him with a 2nd and 3.
Well, no matter how they phrase it, staying on schedule, staying ahead of the sticks, whatever you want to call it, 7 yards on first down, that fits the bill.
A good run got 7 on first. Here's 2nd and 3.
Great stone, travel.
Alert 3, alert 3. Alert 3. Hey, switch gears.
On the ground, it's Geis. And he'll be brought down here at the 3-yard line. It's a 3-yard pickup, and that sets up 1st and goal.
Rush in. Switch. He's coming.
Protein spill.
On the ground, Geis. And they'll get him down just shy of the goal line at about the 1. He'll get 2 out of that run, and it's going to bring up a 2nd and goal.
To me, that's a terrific run on 1st and goal at the 3. They got 2 yards. I'd line right back up and give it to him again.
Ready.
2nd and goal from the 1.
Go out.
Let's get off the field, D. Let's get off the field, D.
They'll try to run this one in. And he's going to be brought down by the face mask. Here come the flags. This is going to get him a first down. So the ball's moved to about the 1 after the penalty. 1st and goal. It's a quarterback sneak. And he's going to take it in for a Lion touchdown. It's their quarterback. His 3rd touchdown now on the year. And the Lions have taken the lead. Point after, right down the middle. And the lead is now 10-3. Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. That'll be taken in the end zone. And he'll bring it a few past the 20 to the 23-yard line. The Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway. And you have to figure they won't just sit on the football here in the final minute. The way things have gone, they need to try to make something happen offensively.
But maybe they should. Maybe they should sit on it here because of what you just said. They haven't made anything happen offensively. Getting ready to go into the half, give them a chance to take a deep breath, exhale a little bit, and start over. I don't know if this is the time to push it myself.
Yeah, right now under 100 yards of total offense. From the 25 on 2nd down. Jones, he'll let it go deep for free. Oh, a ball batted in the air, and now it's intercepted. Picked off at the 45. And a potential turning point as they'll get the football in very good field position late in this first half.
The Lions take over 1st and 10 at the 40-yard line.
You ready?
Mike 10. And we're pretty quiet, D.
Hey, orbit.
Mike 10. Mike 10.
Now.
They'll try and start this drive in the air. He's going to take a shot right away for the end zone. And that'll be incomplete with 11 seconds remaining now. Mecole Hardman, the intended target, but it's going to be 2nd down. So 2nd down and 10. Once again, they'll go from the 40.
I'm going back to you.
Get it.
Out of the gun, Geis.
Got you, boy.
Just a couple there on the 2nd down run. Now they're staring at a 3rd and 8 situation. Now a timeout taken. Perhaps a chance for one more quick play and then another timeout if they hurry. We'll see. They'll need to get it to the 30 for a first. This is 3rd down.
Ready.
They'll run it now out of the gun. And we're going to get a timeout. with 2 seconds remaining in the second quarter. So with 2 ticks left here in the half, on is the field goal unit. He made his first, this from 47 yards out. And this is right down the middle as he puts it through. So we reach halftime here in a 10-point game. As we'll send you down to Orlando, we check in with Jonathan Coachman for our EA Sports Halftime Report. Coach, the Lions in the lead, and they're going to get the football first as well as the second half is underway. And no return on this one as the fair catch is signaled for and taken.
Here we go. Here we go.
The Lions offense ready to kick off their next drive. They built a good first half lead. Now they have a chance to add on to it.
And what I'm thinking is that the offensive staff spent the entire halftime just working with them on, here's what we think they're going to do to attack us in the second half. Nice first half that we've had, guys, but be prepared for some change-ups. We're going to see them when we kick it off in the second half.
See how they handle any adjustments that might be made defensively. Well, they have the run for no gain. Now they'll try again from the 25 on 2nd and 10.
I hope you brought your lunch because I'm about to take you to school. Check 99. Check 99.
Hey, Alpha.
2nd and 10. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. Cleveland Farrell able to record his 5th sack of the season.
They need to stop to get back into this game, and here's one right to start the third quarter.
Yeah, anytime you go into the lockers with that 2-3 score deficit, you're right. You need that stop, get the football back, and they've done just that.
Series to series, play to play.
Here we go. 60 Pittsburgh.
He's not going to get me. 5-2 the Mike. Mike 5-2. Mike 5-2. Watch the car. Watch the car.
And now maybe they want some extra time to talk about this third and long play as we'll get a timeout. It's just their first, so 2 remaining as they burn one here in this third quarter. And some secondary help here for the defense in the nickel on 3rd and long.
10's the Mike. 10's the Mike.
Pilot, 64, weak.
Hey, we got Mike 10 right here, guys. Mike 10. Let's go, D. Mike 10. Mike 10. Mike 10. It's a party now.
6-6, pull it high. Hey, Echo.
Whip. Watch the whip.
He'll drop to throw. And the throw there going to be incomplete. So it doesn't look like they're going to be able to build off the turnover.
Well, the defense certainly did its part. It got them the football. But you're exactly right. It looks like they're going to have to punt this one away. And it's not a turnover, but doesn't it feel like one after grabbing the momentum with the defensive play?
Yeah, and they had all that momentum after getting the football, and now zapped right back in the other direction. Taken from just outside the 30. That's going to go in the books as a 55-yard punt. Well done.
At their own 41-yard line.
The Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway. They're down in this game. A chance for the offense, though, to put something on the board, get some momentum here in half 2.
Try and get things kick-started for them. And you know at the half, they just stuck.
And he's going to be intercepted a 3rd time. Picked off by Jair Alexander. And it's a good return here as he'll get all the way up close to the 35. That is now 7 interceptions between last week and this week. 3 in this game, 4 a week ago.
And I saw the head coach write on his play sheet and make a little note. I hope he's writing self-scout. Bring in the guys that scout games for you with a different eye and watch him and see what's going on, and maybe they can pick up what the flaws are, and hopefully they can correct them.
Quick edge. Go. Wide. Get wide. Switch it. Come
Hey, Sam off. Topper. And
51.
hey, Foxtrot.
They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Taking a deep shot here. Oh, this is taken in. It's complete. And he takes this one down almost all the way to the 30. It's a gain of 34. Charles, you talk so much about quick change plays. There's one right there. You get the turnover, and boom, hit him with a big one.
The defenses plan for this all the time. They work on it in practice. But in the middle of the game, when that quick change takes place, oftentimes guys aren't as focused as they need to be.
Sean Dion Hamilton was there to bring him down defensively.
I know that speed is the hallmark of today's NFL game, but the key to good rushing defense is still having your linebackers set the edge.
Break. X3. 218. Chopper. Hey. Wahoo.
51 for Mike, boy. 51. Here we go, D. Hey, it's just me.
61. Matchbox lights.
Me and you. Right here, guys. Fight 51. Mike 51. Come to my world.
They just do get the playoff as he'll look to throw. And he's going to be taken down. Pressure gets there back at the 39-yard line. They could not contain Kenny Clark as he gets home for the sack.
It's now third down.
Ready up.
Mike 51. Mike 51.
Hard. Hey, team 6. Team 6. Undercrunch.
51 to Mike.
Five.
Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. He's got his man. That's Hardman. A little too much extracurricular there.
When you have a game with a lot of contact, tensions are going to run pretty high. You're going to be emotional, but you have to harness it somehow, and he didn't on that play.
Ready, set.
Mike 51. I got it.
Leo.
Watch the ship. Watch
that.
This is caught. And able to break one tackle, but then quickly brought down. But a nice little gain. It'll be a gain of 9, and it'll be second and about a yard to go for the first.
At the Packers' 1-yard line.
Set. 18 Gator.
You must be dreaming. Slam.
Geis. And he is met quickly in the backfield. Down he goes, folded like a lawn chair. It'll be a loss of a full 3 yards there, and it also brings up 3rd down.
Down. 10-2 stop.
Get that ball.
Ready.
They stay on the ground. Geis again. And, boy, he is very close to a first down, but from where they're spotting that football, he's going to be a foot or so short. The ball's still a few inches shy of the marker after the 3-yard run, so now a little soul-searching on 4th down. The offense here not budging. They're going to fight for it on 4th and inches.
You going to see me in your nightmares. He's coming. Double up. He's coming. Double up.
They'll try and sneak it here. And this will depend on the mark. I'm not sure he pushed the line forward. And indeed he did not. They stop him. So the D-line got the push there against the O-line to stop that quarterback sneak.
A really high percentage call on offense. I think it's the right call. But as you noted, if they didn't get the push, you can't get in there. There's no place for him to go. And that's why the whole play got stuffed.
Rock it. Hey, lock it.
Watch the eye. Watch twist.
And he'll give it here to his running back. And they're going to get him behind the line yet again as his nightmare afternoon continues. The tackle there by John Johnson. You know, despite the scoreline, I think they've got to like where they are here. They're on the road and just one big play away from getting right back in this game.
I'm going to follow right along with you because the spot they're in now is a credit to their defense. They've kept them in it by making the plays that they've made, and that just means you're one big score away from being right back there.
Now, the question is, can this offense step up and make that play? Because that's been an issue for them in this game. This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on third down. And again this time to the tailback. And he won't be close to a first down as he runs into a wall right around the line of scrimmage. Call it no gain there, and it leads to a fourth down.
It's now fourth down.
And how about this one now? In their own territory, a gutsy call. They're going to go for this on fourth and a yard. They'll try and run for it. And I don't think he got there. He did not. They stop him a yard shy. Boy, a curious decision to go for it. Doesn't pan out. And now, goodness, possession's going to go over right at the 10-yard line. Now, this will probably be the last play of the quarter.
Slant. 22 jet bombers. 22 jet bombers.
Now a run with Geis. And he'll be taken down after a minimal pickup, and that will take us to the end of quarter number 3. Back now at Ford Field. It's the Lions holding onto the football, and they also have the lead as we start quarter. And he takes this one in for a Lions touchdown. Darius Geis, his 4th touchdown on the year. And the Lions are able to extend their lead. The extra point splits the uprights. And that'll make this a 3-score game now. The lead moves to 17. The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. That's fielded in the end zone. And he's able to get it across the 20, but not by much, as he's marked down at the 21-yard line. The Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway. And last time this unit was out here, costly turnover, and then that turned into 6 points. They've got to make amends.
And how many times have we sat in meetings with coaches and they use the term complementary football? Offense take care of the defense, defense take care of the offense. That didn't happen on the last possession. This is a chance for them to pick themselves back up and help their team.
Yeah, we'll see if they can recoup and recover.
60 Pittsburgh.
53 is mine. Strip the ball. Strip that ball.
Snap.
And they'll try the jet sweep here. Call it a gain of 5 there on the run, but they'll remain a yard or 2 short here with third down coming up.
That's a really good job right there. Just kept stringing that play out, pushing further and further towards the sideline. Really good fundamentals by that defense.
He was trying to put his foot in the ground and turn upfield. He just couldn't.
No, they really had a picket fence in front of him. No room to find to get upfield.
And it would appear he's going to be short of a first down as he stopped right around the 29. Just a 1-yard pickup there, and it'll be fourth down. On fourth down, Jones. He's got Freeman here. It's complete. And he gets it to the 34. Good enough for the first. No reason not to try it there, and they do indeed convert on fourth. And that one covered beautifully. Their defenders stayed home, and they'll stop him behind the line. That's going to go as a loss of a yard, and it'll be second down.
Brings up second and 11 at the 33-yard line.
Set, ready? 90, Wolf.
Number 53. Mike 53. Man out.
On second and 11 now. Jones. Throw left side complete. It's Sullivan. Now, after the completion, we're going to get a timeout, an injured player. While the trainers take a look, we'll step aside. The Packers on third down. They've had their troubles, just 1 for 6. This time they face a 3rd and 2. Throwing, Jones. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. Bradley Chubb make that now 8 sacks for him on the season.
We've been around this league for a while, and many coaches never pull their starting quarterback, almost no matter the situation. In this case, though, I think he's got to make a decision. He's taking a pretty good beating out there.
Yeah, with the deficit, maybe not wanting to risk an injury.
Hey,
53.
Go.
Mike. Hey, watch the slant. Watch the slant.
Here's Jones throwing on 4th down. And this is going to be incomplete. Boy, it looked like he had it and dropped it. And the Lions will get the football back in terrific field position. So from the 36 now, 1st and 10.
All day, defense.
Bravo.
36. Let's go.
Now back to throw. Able to find his running back, Geis. And he's going to get it down to the 33-yard line here.
And we see another pitch and catch there to the running back. This position just continues to evolve. They become just as critical to the passing attack as a lot of receivers, tight ends, because their ability to make people miss in the open field can really generate big plays for an offense.
And an alley to run. He's got a 1st down and much more inside the 20. I guess no need to force it when you can do that instead. 1st down, 18-yard gain.
Now, that was a whole lot of open space out in front of him, wasn't it? I'm telling you, Brandon, when things are going right, they are going right.
And everything has been going their way for the most part. I saw that lane start to develop. Boom. He took advantage of it. They'll set up to throw. He gets it in the hands of Geis. And he'll get it here to the 10-yard line. 6 yards on the pickup, and it'll be a 2nd down.
I know most of the time when the ball's in the air, you're thinking wide receiver, tight end, but running backs, they can be a big part of any passing offense nowadays.
They'll run with Geis, and he'll be brought down this time at the 5-yard line. 2 minutes left to play in this football game here on EA Sports. So the Lions in possession of the football as we welcome you back. They've got it 1st and goal in a game that appears to have already been decided. They'll look to throw, and he'll get into the end zone. Touchdown, Detroit. Darius Geis with his 2nd touchdown of the game and 5th on the year. And the Lions are able to extend their lead. Extra point right down the middle, and the lead is now 24. The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. That'll be taken in the end zone. And all that work, but he stopped where he ultimately would have been, and he's simply taken a knee, and that's the 25-yard line. Now a play fake here on 1st down. And the Lions pressure too strong. Down he goes. And for the defense, their 3rd sack of the game.
That number tells you that they're starting to put it together with their defensive game plan. They're starting to feel pretty good about what the offense is doing, bringing the pressure at the right time, and putting the quarterback on the ground.
After the sack, here's 2nd and 11. And that one covered beautifully. Their defenders stayed home, and they'll stop him behind the line. Officially, it will go as a 1-yard loss, and that's going to lead to a 3rd down. And he's not going to sniff the 1st down here. He stopped at the 25. Call it a gain of 3, and it'll bring up 4th down. On 4th down, Jones. He's going to have his running back. It's complete. And he's taken down, but able to slip across the 35. 11 yards and a Green Bay Packer 1st down. Offense for them has been at a premium. You wonder where plays like that have been all game long.
They're thinking the exact same thing themselves, but they're also looking forward now, because now these plays are really for next week, trying to get some momentum going.
Here we go. 60-yard. Hey, Charlie.
From the 38, Jones. He's going to let it fly. And that'll be incomplete with 11 seconds remaining now. So the failure to connect on 2nd down, that leaves them staring up here at a 3rd and 8. Now Jones operating from the gun. And he finds his target. It's sharp. And they're able to work this to the 25 before it's all said and done. And now we're going to get a timeout. Somewhat pointlessly called with 3 seconds to go in a game that's already been decided. Jones heading up here 1st and 10. And he's 5 for 6 now throwing the ball on this drive. One final shot. They'll look to throw. And that will be incomplete. They were going for a consolation TD, but it was not to be. And time has run out now on this game. So this one's over. It's a win for the Detroit Lions. And, you know, it wasn't a shutout. They did give up the points in the first quarter, but second, third, and fourth quarter, they held them scoreless.
Brandon, if you throw a shutout for quarters 2, 3, and 4, you can win a lot of games in this league. And this felt a lot like, almost like if you say baseball, and the pitcher goes through the lineup the first time and the hitters get to see him. And then they come out after that and the bats start blazing, right? I think they saw their best stuff in the first quarter and just shut everything down from that point on. What a great, convincing performance.
So for Detroit, hey, they finish a perfect month of September as they move to 4-0 on the new campaign. And they'll hit the road next week to take on the Chicago Bears. Meanwhile, for the Packers, they'll drop down to 1-3. And they'll try to turn things around next week as they have a matchup in New Orleans against the Saints. And for Charles Davis and our entire crew, I'm Brandon Gaudin. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports.